What's up, you guys? It's SaraStyles, and in today's video, we are doing something that I felt like I have not done in such a long time. I feel like I have not filmed a traditional sit-down makeup tutorial in a while. It probably hasn't really been that long, but since I've been doing a lot of different vlogs and just different kinds of videos on my channel, I feel like this hasn't happened in a long time, and this is where everything started. Without further ado, I will be showing you guys what I got in my Boxycharm box for this month, for the month of June, and using all of the products that I got on my face, and I created this nice, lovely, warm look. And I hope you choose to subscribe. I love you guys and I love making videos for you, and I want to keep doing it. You should follow me on Instagram. There will be a picture of this look on there, and I post about when I'm posting, filming process, all of that good stuff on my Instagram. So go follow me. It's SaraStyles XOXO. And I love you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Okay, so first, before we start this video, I don't know if you've noticed, but I do have new hair. Yeah, so that's a little bit different, and I actually really love it. So easy to style and manage. So I recently got a subscription to Boxycharm, which I'm so excited about because I've always heard about like Ipsy and Birchbox and all those different things, and I was just like, no, like I don't really want to spend my money on that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys everything that came in the June Boxycharm box, and then I'm gonna use what's in there to do a makeup look for today. Open the magic box, okay? So the first thing that we have is a skincare item. So I won't be using this. I might put it on my arms just to enjoy the smell because it smells so good. This is a body butter, and it's by the brand Sol de Janeiro. Okay, my camera is struggling to show you the packaging, but there you go. And it's called the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. Lol. It's kind of like buttercream, butterscotch. I'm usually really good at describing smells, but that just was not on my game on that one. Second item is this pair of false lashes. These are the Baddington lashes. A lot of these brands I haven't even heard of, which excites me because I get to try new brands. Monroe 3D Silk Lashes. I'm gonna try these today. Hopefully they work. They look really nice, so we'll see about that. This next thing I'm so excited about. And so this is an eyeshadow palette by Alamar Cosmetics. I opened it and was like, oh my God, this is a Cuban company, or a Cuban inspired palette at least. They have 8 shades and they're really pretty. The top 4 are shimmers and the bottom 4 are matte. All of the names are Cuban. I took a trip to Cuba and it was one of the best experiences of my life. So I'm obsessed with Cuba, and the fact that this is a Cuban inspired palette is really great for me. Next, we have these brushes. I was really excited to get brushes because I am cheap and I just stick to the same ones, but these are the Luxie brushes. Get these out of their little packaging. So there's 3 of them, and I've already washed them and disinfected them. There's this one, which is a duo fiber powder brush. This one is a precision foundation brush. And then this one is a tapered highlight brush. They're all pretty similar in size and shape. They're very soft. They feel really good quality. Okay, and then we have 2 more items. So this is a eyeliner by Jean Bleu. It is just a charcoal eyeliner pencil. And then the last thing is an Ofra liquid lipstick, which I'm really excited about. I don't think I've ever tried a product from Ofra, but I've heard so many good things. This is in the shade Verona. It's a little bit of a burnt brownish nude color. Okay, so I guess the theme of this box was Caribbean Queen. Oh, cool, and it shows all of the different products that you're getting. Okay, so that shows you everything that's in the box, so let's go ahead and get started with the makeup. We're gonna go ahead and start with the face, the fache, the canvas. So I've already moisturized and everything. So I'm gonna start with my Becca Backlight Primer Filter. With this, I just kind of put on my cheeks, and my chin, and my nose, and my forehead. So yeah, I guess everywhere. So just to be extra, I think I'm gonna also use the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer right here next to my nose, and maybe on my nose, and then also on my chin. I've been breaking out so bad on my chin. I don't know what I did to deserve this. But yeah, usually these are the areas that my makeup tends to come off. I'm gonna use my tried and true LA Girl Pro Conceal in the green color. I'm gonna be using my favorite foundation, and it was a little bit dark for me, but then I went to the beach and we got that all straightened out. So I just do some swipes all over my face. And also, as per usual, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. To help blend that, I'm using my Fix Plus Gold Light. I'm gonna spray this on my sponge. I like to have a lot of hydration in my concealer, especially with this one because it is very thick honey with 2 C's. So that has made me overall look very pale. We don't want that. So, oh my gosh, I'm looking in the viewfinder and I'm such a ghost. Okay, now is time for powder. Since I don't want to be too matte, I'm just gonna use this pressed powder. This is the Marc Jacobs pressed powder. And usually what I do is I go in with this little dome brush. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that my under eye concealer is blended out. So I use this for my concealed areas, and then I go back in with a big powder brush for the rest of my face. And I wanna make sure that I powder where all of my problem areas are. So now I'm gonna take my big powder brush, just lightly go over the rest of my face. I am burning up. It's so hot. Now that I got that out of the way. Okay, but the next step is bronzer. This one is the Bahama Mama bronzer. Since my face is looking very pale right now, I'm gonna need a hefty amount of this honey. For a minute, I almost had a heart attack thinking that I had not been filming, but don't worry, we're rolling. I think I said in my last video that I lost this for the longest time and was like grieving the loss of my Milani blush, and then I found it. This is a great summer blush. It's just kind of a nice pinky coral, and I don't wear much blush, but I really do like this one. See how it adds a little bit of shimmer? Can you see that? Gotta make sure that Even Steven. Do y'all like that movie? I love Even Stevens. Okay, we're good. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. I filled in my eyebrows and I carved them out with my concealer. I realized that I forgot to contour my nose. So instead of using that same darker bronzer, I'm gonna use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I just use this small tapered brush. Y'all, I totally forgot to use my Boxycharm brushes. This is the whole point of this video. I had one job. Okay, we can come back from this. So there's a tapered highlighting brush, so I'm gonna save this brush till the end, but it doesn't really matter because I wouldn't really use these brushes anyway. I never use a duo fiber brush, and this one is for foundation. I would use it for something else like contour. I could probably use this brush for. Now it's time for the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use the little Boxycharm palette. Well, it's not the Boxycharm palette, it's the Alamar Cosmetics palette. I think I'm gonna start with this shade called Tropico. It almost looks a little bit reddish, burnt orange. So I'm gonna start with that in the crease. So keep in mind that I've never used this before, so this is gonna be a little bit of a first impressions. Ooh. Let me tap off a little bit. Ooh, yes, honey. I feel like my eyelids are a little dry. I feel like it's never the problem with my makeup. It's always the problem with me. So I'm keeping that kind of in the crease area, a little bit down on the lid and just flicking it out. Are we cute yet? Am I cute? Dear Sarah in editing, please make me not look so washed out. Please find a way. I found a way. I found a way. If you open up your mind. Sorry. So I'm taking this color Cocoa Taxi. So just going over the top of that Tropico color. I'm gonna go into this shade Guantanamera, plum cranberry purple shade. And I'm just gonna put that a little bit tighter in the crease here. But yeah, just going in with a little bit of a lighter hand on the very tip of that brush, right in the crease. I feel like this is such a summer vibe. So I'm really just trying to blend all these shades together and blend them out. This look is just making me want to go hang out at the Malecon and do a little dance. Just blending all day long. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this flat synthetic brush and I'm gonna come down farther on my lid with that Guantanamera color. I love the look of like a solid cranberry eye. Scratch that. I'm gonna take this fluffier, what do you call this? Natural hair brush. So just coming down a little bit farther on the lid with that, making that more of the kind of statement color. Did you know that only 2% of people have green eyes? I feel like I know a lot of people with green eyes. I really don't even know anymore. Keeping right where my lash line is a little bit blank. So my idea is to take my Tarte concealer and to kind of use it as you would an eyeliner to do kind of a blank canvas for an eyeliner and maybe put some type of shimmery color over it. So just taking a little bit on the back of my hand and then taking an angled brush. Recently, I've really been liking the colored wing liner trend. I remember about this time last year, I hadn't really seen anyone do colored liquid liner. So I did a red liner and it was definitely a little bit out there for what is socially acceptable in my small southern town. But I don't give a frack and I did it anyway and I actually got a lot of compliments. We're looking a little bit crazy, a little bit diseased. Okay, so my idea with this is to go back over it with one of the shimmery shades in this palette. So this one right here, La Costa, is more of a shimmery baby pink. And then this one is more of a larger glitter gold. So I think I'm gonna go for the gold. Gotta go for the gold, baby. So it's basically like I'm doing gold eyeliner, but just doing it a different way by using concealer and then an eyeshadow. I'm really liking that. Oh my gosh. Go me. Sometimes you just gotta hype yourself up. There's no shame in that. All you really have and will always have is yourself. That's some deep thoughts with Sarah, is that sometimes I find comfort in like being myself and having myself. Like it's like you'll never be alone because you have yourself. So now I'm gonna take a mixture of that El Malacon shade and the La Costa shade, and I'm gonna pop that in my inner corners. So since I did the glitter liner on top, I'm gonna use this eyeliner that came in the Boxycharm box and do that on my waterline, and hopefully it'll really darken up my lash line because it kind of creates that eyeliner illusion without being so harsh and jaggedy on the top. A lot of my friends would do a really harsh black line across the top of their lash line and it would just not look good. No shade to all my homie girls out there, but it didn't look cute. I'll go ahead and tell you it didn't look cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes before my falsies. The Boxycharm box actually did come with fake lashes, as I showed you, so I'm going to apply these. They are a little bit on the natural side, just looking at them in the packaging. Maybe they will look a little more dramatic on. I have zoomed you back out for the finishing touches. So what we have left is the lipstick, and as I showed you in the beginning, I will be using the Ofra liquid lipstick in the color Verona. So let's see how this formula is, because I'm pretty picky when it comes to the formula of liquid lipsticks. I really hate when they dry out. Feels very smooth so far and very pigmented. I didn't have to use much to get this whole part of my lip. I really like the color. That is pretty. It kind of reminds me of one of the Kylie Cosmetics ones. Can't remember. Is it ginger? It might be ginger. Yes, honey. Okay, I love this lipstick. And then lastly, we have highlighter. And since we went for more of a gold theme, I'm going to use my Anastasia Amrezy highlight. And as promised, I'll be using the Luxie brush. Okay, so for the nose, I am going to use a little bit of a smaller brush. A little bit on the chin, but not too much because I have problem areas. A little bit on the forehead, above the brow bone. So I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Flexitarian highlighter. And just with my pinky finger, I'm going to run over my brow bone with that. Okay, and then I think I'm going to actually do two different sprays because I'm extra. I'm going to use the Fix Plus Gold Light first. And then after that, to set, I'm going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. How am I almost out of this? Pissed. Woo! Okay, you guys, so that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. You guys should check out Boxycharm. This video is not sponsored because obviously I am a nobody and like, how would I get a sponsorship? So far, I really do like it and I like the idea of it, and I do get full-size products, which is really interesting. You should try it. I mean, if you're like me and in my position and a makeup lover and it's good to try new products frequently, I think it's a good option. But yeah, so that's it. I hope SaraStyles made you smile. I hope you enjoyed seeing another Makeup Monday video. Bye!
If the sun don't shine today,